FlossTube. Welcome to my channel where I am currently in the marathon of filming daily Flossmas vlogs so that you can track along with my two projects. I am currently stitching the Evertote Modern Folk Embroidery Roxy Floss Co. Holiday Countdown Sal, and I am also participating in the Imagine Landscapes Gnome Knit Along. So thanks for stopping by. My name is Geraldine. I'm an avid crafter, cross stitch and knitter, and I go by X Stitches on Instagram. That's spelled the same as my channel name, GER_GERX Stitches. So hoping to just give you a quick update, do some opening, show you what I've got, and then pop back. I'm just on a break from work this morning. I have the opportunity to work from home today. So yeah, let's get started. I stayed up way too late last night working on my gnome hat. That was the clue that came out actually on, so today's Monday, it actually came out on Saturday. I worked on it a little bit on Saturday and went on Sunday morning to finish it up and found out that I had made a mistake or two. I decided to pull it out and start over. I pulled it out. I got to the same point again almost and pulled it out yesterday. Had a few false starts early on, and at about 1 a.m. today I finally had a gnome hat. So here is what it looks like. Sorry, it keeps moving. It's got the I-cord at the top with a cute little knot. So it was really great that we had a break from knitting yesterday so that I could get caught up. Here is your friendly reminder to take care of yourself. My arm and my hand are a bit sore today from knitting. What happened was the second time I had to back up, I had a couple places where I lost one of my double pointed needles, like it fell out as I was stitching. And I didn't get the stitches picked up correctly. And so I think as I was knitting late into the night, I was really like gripping especially my working needle. So my right hand is quite sore. I knit the way where I hold my, so my working needle is in my right hand, but I keep my yarn in my left hand, sort of like when you crochet, because that's what I learned to do first is crochet. Which makes it for really fast knitting. But anyway, so I had a death grip apparently. I stopped a few times and like stretched out and massaged my hand. So take care of yourself. Here's your friendly reminder to do your hand stretches and exercises so that you're taking care of yourself and your body to keep being able to do the crafts that you love. Today's Imagine Landscapes clue came out. There is no gift to open from the Loopy U today, but the pattern she told us what we were making to try and hopefully make it easier to kind of envision what we're doing as we're knitting the pattern, which makes me a little bit nervous when she's like, hey, I'm going to tell you what it is because it might be kind of hard. I'm like, but I think it'll be okay. I'm up for a challenge. I learn a ton, right? Like when you're not challenged, you're not growing. So I will get started on that hopefully this evening. I showed yesterday the backpack. I made that last year as like being new to gnome knitting and did just fine. I don't remember actually struggling a ton with the backpack part. So hopefully my experience is similar with the messenger bag that this gnome will have. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of see how that works out. It will mostly be, again, this green color, which seems to be one of like the main colors. But this mint color hasn't come out to play yet. And this is supposed to be like the main favorite color. But it says that it's optional today. So hopefully we'll be getting that out as well. Okay. I opened a box yesterday that I received from Cohana. I was super surprised that it was delivered on a Sunday, which is exciting. So yeah, why don't I have you watch that right now? So this package just came in the mail. All I've done is take the address label off. Look at where it's from. So I ordered this package. last Sunday, a week ago, and it's Sunday and it came this afternoon. I was really surprised that when I got the notification that it was out for delivery, I was surprised that it was going to be delivered on a Sunday. So I ordered this from the Cohana website straight from Japan. And it actually was relatively reasonable for the shipping price. And I tried just adding the thing that I went to the website for, primarily for. Came very well protected. So, as I was saying, I looked at what the shipping would be, and then I added a few more things and looked at the shipping, and it didn't change. And so I threw a few extra things in my cart. I thought if I was going to pay for shipping, I might as well make it worthwhile. So here we go. All right. This is so cute. So this is, oh, see, and now I don't remember. I think these ones are their standard sewing needles. It's a pack of sewing needles. The container is super cute. I thought that would be really handy to put in my hand and lock case to hold needles. And then these ones, hopefully you can see that okay, are blunt end embroidery needles in 3 different sizes. And this, I think, is like limited edition paper that they just had for the holidays. So this is like their gourd paper. And then this, sorry about the crinkling, is a sewing box. And there were 4 options for like I think 4 or 5 different like paper options for the outside of the box. It comes very, very beautifully packaged here. I love this pattern. Very sturdy box. So this is like clearly for, yeah, like a little sewing box. Ooh, yeah, so there's this beautiful suede liner here for the top piece of the box, and then it's got like the insert comes out, and then it's got this other like bottom area, and this is just paper on the inside. So this was the picture on the website, kind of as an idea. So I have to be honest, when I saw it, I thought it would be a really great place to hide and store my shears. Love these. That red, I mean, does it show? It shows up a little, like, it's like dark red. It's just a really pretty, beautiful enamel color. I did see, for the most part, I've heard really great things about the Cohanas. I haven't used my embroidery scissors yet, or no, I'm sorry, my shears yet. I just haven't had an opportunity to cut linen yet, but they seem really nice, so I'm excited to try them out. And then the reason, so Hobby House last weekend, I think they might have some back now. I don't even know. I'm not going to say that. I don't think they do. I couldn't find any in the States. I could have waited for them to come back in stock, but I didn't want the red. I really wanted a different color. This little elastic ribbon is adorable. It's so shiny. So here are the ones that I got. So I missed the holiday sale, which is totally fine, but because I really wanted these red ones. They're so beautiful. So there we go with the gold. Let's see if it shows up better there. Yeah. The gold and silver tassel. I think these silk tassels are made somewhere in Japan and then sent to the store to be packaged with the scissors. Got this like beautiful gold coating. So as I was saying, I've heard really great reviews, and then I did see one post on one of my like Facebook sites or groups that people were like, yeah, they're not worth the money, they're cheap, I like my cheap ones better. I don't know, I'm not convinced. I don't have scissors that are pointy like this, my shears, and they feel good in my hands. I don't know, are they worth the money? Well, that remains to be seen, but I'm super excited to have them. I've heard good things about them, and I really would like to think that the people who have encouraged their purchase and who have bought, multiple pairs wouldn't be leading us astray by recommending them. So I will package those up. So yeah, that's my haul from Cohana. Super excited. So I have the scissors in my hand and lock case that I forgot to bring up to my sewing room. So I don't have them to show you again, but I have the box. I have to figure out what I want to do with those. And then it's funny, Nicola recorded her floss tube, or her floss tube was up before my package came, but I had like a backlog of people that I was watching as I was working yesterday, so I had not seen her video until this morning, and she had the red version of this. So it must be a relatively new thing that they're doing at Cohana. So this is my blue box, and this beautiful suede insert or like scissor rest pad thing is really great. So this is my blue box, and I, like she did, had trouble deciding. I was actually trying to decide between the blue, the dark blue, and then there was like a light turquoisey blue one, I think that had birds on it. And then the inside was like a turquoise color, similar to my little mini snip Cohanas. I did have the opportunity, I chatted a little bit about in the previous, my unboxing segment, that I had heard some negative reviews about Cohana, that they like were wearing poorly, and that they weren't worth the money. I just got mine, so I can't tell you that. I can tell you that there's quite a few YouTubers that swear by them. I did finally get a chance to use them. Not finally, I haven't had them very long, but I did get a chance to use them last night, both on my embroidery thread and my my knitting. There's a really satisfying like click or closure when you snip, which is really, I love that feel. The ends are very sharp and pointy and like thin, so that was really great for like getting close to my fabric. And it sliced through my yarn like a dream when, my normal embroidery scissors, they cut through it fine, but they have a really nice feel. I do feel like they are pretty good quality, and I guess it's really up to you to decide if it's worth the expense or not. But I don't plan on having a million of them. I plan on having, one, maybe two or three, like eventually, like throughout the years, as new colors maybe come out. But it's not like I'm gonna put one in every project bag, right? That would be silly. So yeah. I think it was like a Facebook post, but then about a review that was on YouTube, but then I couldn't find the YouTube review to even see it. I had already ordered mine. I was just curious, like to see, or hear someone else's perspective. And then someone in like the the Facebook comments had said that like the gold was wearing off of theirs. I don't know if they were aware or remembered that they got like that. Each one comes with a really nice cloth buffing pad, or buffing cloth. So I don't know. I will see over time. Nicola talked about it a little bit in her floss tube yesterday, and she said that she's had them a long time. She uses them all the time. She drops them on the floor, and they're still going strong. So, and that they can be sharpened if they do get dull. So that's that. Okay, enough of that. So Evertote's Holiday Countdown. I have my bag to open, but first I wanted to show you. Here is my pouch where I'm collecting all my flosses. Here are the colors so far. I did get them caught up. You can't see because the binding is covering it, but I got all of the I got caught up and got all of the symbols on the card, so that as things come along, I should probably put them in there so I can actually see the symbols. But those are the colors so far. And unexpectedly handy little pocket fit. I just made this because I had the room too. I didn't need like both sides to be completely full to have enough pockets for the countdown. But this pocket fits these cards perfect. So I can put my previous cards in here and kind of store them away. And I have my needle minder on there too. All right, so you came to see the stitching. So here's the stitching. And sorry about the wrinkles. I do stitch in hand. So that is all cut up through day 4. I feel like I want to time how long it takes me each day. I stitch again, stitching in hand. I feel like maybe I'm a little bit faster. Maybe some of you two-handed hoop stitchers are faster or as fast as I am, but I feel like it maybe is like an hour and a half, 2-hour project each day, roughly. I'm going to try and remember to time myself today to get a feel for how long it takes me. But it feels like a good amount of stitching. It feels like the right amount, like not too much and like not like, oh, I just like put a few stitches in and now it's time to move on. Again, we have the list of like how many stitches. Sorry, I gotta take my Post-it with my fabric measurements. So we have the number of stitches here down this side. We have not put in 734 stitches on that little piece at the top for the green as an example. So I'm still kind of interested, excited to see how we start incorporating previous colors in the future. And yeah, I've also been enjoying that, you know, there's Jacob and Caroline have added like little extra, like their gifts that are not in here. So yesterday they talked about what their favorite holiday music is, for example. So it's been really fun so far. So, okay, here's the rustling. Here goes day 5. I watched Michelle Bendy and she cut her bag yesterday. Super smart. I would totally cut something I don't want to, or I'm nervous that I would. So, oh, there might be something extra in here. Whoopsie daisy. I'm ripping the bag with the card. Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to carry the bag this time. Pull it out. Oh, this is a really pretty color. Okay. So it looks like we're adding on and then going down a little bit more. So here is the color. It is called, ooh, we're gonna have to look this up. Polichinelles. Polichinelles. I think it's French, is my guess. And if I can figure out what it means, maybe I'll pop something on the screen. So it looks like we are adding some of this pink color. This is beautiful. It's like a dusty, deep rose. So we're adding some of the pink to, we've moved on from this row here with the, sorry, this is not focusing, with the triangles, but we are adding some pink here. And then we're moving down to add more diamond shapes here. And then there's some more that will go underneath here as well. And then we got some chamomile tea to go with it. So I'll have to try that out tonight as I'm stitching. So that is everything for today. Thanks for hanging in with me. Thanks for coming back. I hope you have a great Monday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.